What is going on, everyone? This is Rossi and welcome to this brand new exclusive video for my channel. Now you're probably wondering how have I got my hands on this stuff early. I went to an event last week in Guildford last Friday. I went to obviously EA's headquarters and I got to see the first ever look of FIFA 14. And now I'm allowed to share it with you guys. The embargo, however you want to pronounce it, has now been lifted today on Wednesday. So I've managed to bring you this pretty cool video. I've got some real life football acting out exactly what is going on in the new FIFA 14 because we weren't allowed any footage. But I was lucky enough to get some screenshots for you guys as well. So please sit back and enjoy the video. And if you do enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and a rating. It does help out my channel. So you're probably wondering what are the new things going to be coming in this game. So as you can see, well, you can't see it just yet, but it's coming up in a second. The new things I will bullet point very clearly right now. So, new features and changes. Pure shot. Now I'm going to go into these a little bit of detail in a minute. Real ball physics and protect the ball. Protect the ball one, you probably thinking, you can shield the ball already, but in the new game, it's a lot different. You can shield the ball at pace, at speed, while sprinting. Instead, on FIFA 13, all you can do is shield the ball while stood still, or pretty much stationary anyway. That's pretty much all you can do. Going into the second bunch of new features and changes, teammate intelligence, sprint dribble turn and variable dribble turn. The teammate intelligence is basically where, you're chasing the guy into a corner and your teammate notices there's a guy free and he goes and marks him and so sort of clamps the guy into the corner. Imagine a guy passing it around his back four, left back gets it, runs away towards goal. One teammate is pressing behind him, one teammate's running to the other teammate so he doesn't have an option to pass. I'll go into the detail about the other two in a minute. The other changes that I'm allowed to tell you guys, well, it's all I know. Second chance tackles, curling lofted through balls, and brand new skill games, of course. Now, I want to say this quickly. Tomorrow, I've got a video going up of career mode, all the new changes and stuff for career mode. I couldn't quite fit it into one video. It'd be like 10 minutes long or something mad. So, stick around for that. Subscribe to my channel for FIFA 14 news. I'll try and keep you guys updated with what's coming new to this game. And maybe subscribe maybe just for tomorrow if you don't actually like me, because you might want to see the career mode business. So, let's go into some real life stuff then. This is what you want to see. As you lot can see in the background, this is some real life stuff today. That is me taking shots now. I've got the hood up. Don't laugh at me, I'm just having a bad hair day recently. So let me just describe to you the pure shot. Shooting has been transformed. Players have the intelligence to adjust their stride and approach angle to find the best position for hitting the back of the net. Well hit balls feel satisfying and goals are rewarding. As well as quality strikes, players can now shoot while balanced or rushed. This is new thing, obviously. If you notice on FIFA 13, most shots are pretty much the same technique every time, or the click back and everything is pretty much the same. They call it like a scissor click or something. This is going to change now. If you're off balanced or whatever, every technique is pretty much going to be different. So the shots in the background were just a few examples. My second one is pretty lovely off the crossbar and in. Let's go on to the next feature. So ball physics this year, that's a new thing coming in. Strike the ball with more force and finesse. Realistic ball physics now determines the trajectory of balls in the game, enabling players to strike the ball with force from distance, drill low rising shots with accuracy, and blast dipping or swerving shots, just like real footballers. So basically, the moral of the story is for this one, the shots are different now. You can swerve shots, you can get dip on shots, like purposely go for them, and there's a lot of things going around differently with the balls now. Yeah, that's a new thing coming in this year anyway. So I wasn't lucky enough to get any footage for you guys to actually show you. When I went to this presentation, they showed me a lot of footage that I could I'd love to put in this video, but I've gone through the effort. I put a lot of effort in this video to do some real life recordings. A couple of my mates. I am the one with the hood up because I got a bad hair day. Jordan's the other one, just missed that brilliant miss, and Dutton, my cousin, he's pretty famous now. But yeah, so we thought we'd act out a few of the things differently on this game so I can explain it a bit better, and hopefully you guys do enjoy it. So let's move into the next one. Protecting the ball. Dominate midfield and dictate the tempo of the match. Fend off and block defenders from the ball while dribbling at any speed. Protect the ball from opponents to control play through midfield and dictate the pace of the match. Plus, outmuscle opponents for position before receiving the ball. Then turn defenders to carve out opportunities. This is quite simple. In previous FIFAs, you can only fend off defenders, stationary or stood still. Now you can really protect the ball while sprinting, putting your arms out, really shoulder to shoulder in. I mean, this has been in the game before, but they've improved it a lot. And now you can back into defenders as well, like a striker before he receives the ball. Like you got a few examples you can see. You can back into the defender to hold him off and stop him from receiving the ball. Okay, so next one I'm going to look at our new turns in the game. This one is quite hard to explain, but I've got a few examples in the background. Me and a couple of friends have tried to pull off, but not sure if it's worked, but let's go into it. So new turns that are introduced into the game. This one's a bit different. Sprint, dribble, turn first. Utilize quick, explosive cuts and turn to beat defenders on one-on-one while sprinting with the ball. Players can move in any direction, preserving their natural momentum and maintaining possession of the ball. So if you guys don't know, when you're sprinting with the ball in FIFA 13, it's very hard to change position or change the angle, change your route, change your distance, whatever. It is difficult when you're sprinting and stuff, so they've made it so it's a lot more possible, because you've noticed in real life when players are sprinting, they can easily cut it quickly, or quickly drop back, or quickly do a little flick or something, and that's hard to do in FIFA 13, so I'm glad to see it might be a bit easier in FIFA 14. Variable dribble turns. The first touch control dribbling varies of players' touches when dribbling with pace. Skilled players have the touch and control to stand out, whilst less skilled players will experience fewer perfect touches and more uncertainly dribble, creating opportunities for defenders to tackle them. So what that is basically saying is you got Ronaldo, and then Ronaldo stood there. He's bringing the ball down with his touch, or whatever you want to call it. You got Rossman Productions plays Accrington Stanley. The way he brings the ball down, it's not going to be the same as Ronaldo. But in FIFA 13, they bring the ball down exactly the same. So obviously that's not true, because in real life, Ronaldo brings the ball down much better than Rossman plays Accrington Stanley. Rossman might have a couple of bad, dodgy touches. He might try and chest it and it might hit his shoulder or something, whereas Ronaldo knows to judge the flight of the ball and stuff. And I think this is quite good because it personalises it. Like Messi, the way he brings the ball down, they're going to personalise it for him, because in a minute he brings the ball down the same as Downing. So in the background, you've got a few examples of different touches you can possibly get in the game, because at the minute, like I say, they are all quite similar and all the same. So there are a few examples in the background. These aren't the official ones, of course, but I'm just showing you guys a few different examples of touches anyway. Coming up, we've got a second chance tackle. Now this one is a brand new feature, literally 100% brand new, that you don't get in FIFA 13. Well, this is as far as I know. I've never experienced it, and they didn't say it was in FIFA 13. So what it is, okay, so imagine you're tackling. We're going to see a little example popping up on the screen any minute now. But imagine you're tackling, maybe just a standing tackle, so you're just clicking B. So you go in with the 1 foot, so whether that be your left foot, and say you miss, you can swoop round and collect it with your right. So you go with the left there, and if you miss, you can go around the right quickly if you got enough time. That's as simple as second chance tackle. You can do a few of them if you want to. Finally, coming up, we've got curling lofted through balls. Now, if you notice, when you click X or you click a through ball in the air, whether that be a triangle through ball, every single through ball is pretty much the same and the same technique. Now, you can actually get a curling lofted through ball. So imagine like a finesse shot, but like a finesse through ball, so you get that sort of curl. You can do that now, which is pretty decent. I've got a few examples coming up of what I sort of mean by this, and hopefully you guys understand the gist of it. I think this will be decent. If you do watch football in real life, you notice some of the balls they play. It's just fantastic balls. That was a decent ball by me. I'll take credit for that. But some of the balls are absolutely fantastic, and I'm glad that there's new variations of where you can cross the ball or play a through ball, or just squaring it really across pitch. So that's pretty much most of it. I think I've missed out one more feature, which I'll go into now quickly. Dribbling is a big difference this year. You notice when you sprint and the ball strides away in front of the player, the distance of the ball is always the same ahead of the player, but that doesn't apply in real life. One touch of the ball while sprinting could be a lot heavier or a lot less, and that is a new feature this year. So if you notice in the background, you can see the ball bit close to him sometimes a bit close to him, then it gets a bit further away if it accidentally hits it a bit further, and that's a new thing that's pretty much coming in this year. So guys, I've pretty much covered most of it. Career mode videos coming up tomorrow of the new stuff. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, I'd really appreciate if you could leave a like. You know, I did put a lot of effort into this video, a lot of recordings went into it. Subscribe to my channel for FIFA 14 news. I'm going to try and bring you guys the most up-to-date news that I can on my channel. It's not going to be easy, but hopefully I can make it happen by going to more presentations and stuff at EA. So yeah, this is Rossi. Follow me on Twitter, links below. Keep up to date with everything over there. This is me, of course, and I'm out. Thank you for watching. Peace.